All right, everybody. So first, Pramod, answering your question first around how we drive engagement with events. When I first joined AWS, which was just in February of this year, I started by doing founder interviews. So I talked to 20 founders that were already in our Slack workspace, and I kind of just asked them. I was like, "What kind of events would be useful for you?" Maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't. I run our CTO community, so we're working with technical founders, which is a little bit different from maybe a founder community with CEOs. So I was really curious to hear what CTOs were interested in. And what I learned from that process is that it was a little bit of everything. They wanted technical content from AWS, but they were also interested in networking events and meeting other CTOs. They were interested in peer mentorship, and they were interested in leadership topics. So, CTOs oftentimes don't have previous management and hiring experience. So we do a lot of webinars on those topics. The majority of the events that we've run have been virtual. Also based on feedback from the CTOs, they're pretty busy people. So they suggested that 2 virtual events per month was an appropriate cadence for them. And then everything else kind of happens asynchronously in the workspace. So we rotate between those technical events, social events, and kind of more like leadership events. We've also piloted a couple in-person happy hours at like larger events. We just held a happy hour at TechCrunch, which really helped with our founders that were attending that event. So we have seen huge engagement in the community from that. We try to keep 40% of our community members engaged, which of course we're using like combination of data from Threado and also Slack analytics and event attendance to track those attendance rates and those engagement rates. So we've actually held steady throughout the entire year at a 40% engagement rate, which is really great for kind of, piloting things and throwing things at the wall. So hope that's helpful.